Before you scroll, stop for just 1 minute. This message is not here by accident. Maybe you've been asking God for a sign. Maybe you've been wondering if Jesus still sees your pain. Maybe you've been smiling in front of everyone while silently falling apart inside. If that's you, don't leave this video, because today, Jesus wants to remind you of something your heart desperately needs to hear. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take one slow breath. Now listen carefully. Jesus is speaking to your heart today. My beloved child, I know you've been carrying a burden that feels too heavy. I know you've been trying to stay strong for everyone else while secretly asking, Lord, how much longer? I have heard every silent prayer. I have seen every tear that no one else noticed. Karma. Nothing about your life has escaped my attention. You may feel invisible to the world, but you have never been invisible to me. When you cried alone in your room, I was there. When you felt rejected, I stayed beside you. When you thought no one understood your pain, I understood every part of it. My child, do not mistake my silence for my absence. Even when you cannot see me working, I am moving mountains that you cannot yet see. I am opening doors that no person can shut. I am protecting you from dangers you don't even know exist. Many times you asked why something didn't happen. You thought I had forgotten you, but what you called rejection was often my protection. What looked like a delay was my preparation. I know the future that I have planned for you. A future filled with hope. A future filled with purpose. A future that no mistake from your past can destroy. Stop allowing fear to write the story that only I can write. Fear tells you it's over. I tell you it's just beginning. Fear says you're alone. I remind you that I have never left your side. Fear says you are too broken. I say that my grace is greater than every broken piece. Look at your life. You have survived every difficult day until now, not because you were strong enough by yourself, but because I carried you even when you didn't realize it. There were moments you should have given up, yet somehow you kept going. That wasn't luck. That was my hand holding yours. Do not compare your journey with someone else's. Everyone has a different path. Everyone has a different calling. I created you with purpose before you were even born. There has never been another person exactly like you, and there never will be again. You are not an accident. You are not forgotten. You are deeply loved. Perhaps today you're worried about your family. Maybe you're struggling to pay your bills. Maybe you're facing sickness. Maybe anxiety keeps stealing your peace every night. Bring it all to me. Don't carry tomorrow's burdens today. I will give you the strength you need when you need it. Trust me, one day at a time. The storm around you may be loud, but my voice is louder. Listen to my promises instead of your fears. My child, you don't have to understand everything I'm doing. You only have to trust that I love you, and I do, more than you could ever imagine. Even when people disappoint you, I remain faithful. Even when friends walk away, I stay. Even when the world changes, my love never changes. So today, choose faith over fear. Choose hope over despair. Choose forgiveness over bitterness, because the freedom you're looking for begins inside your heart. I have already gone before you. I know every challenge waiting ahead, and I have already prepared the strength you'll need to overcome it. Nothing surprises me. Nothing is impossible for me. Keep praying, even when answers seem slow. Keep believing, even when circumstances look impossible. Keep loving, even when others fail to love you back, because every act of faith matters. Every prayer matters. Every tear matters. And every moment you trust me is building a future greater than you can imagine. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. The chapter you're living today is not the end of your story. It's only preparing you for the beautiful chapter that's about to begin. Lift your head. Take another step. Smile again. Hope again. Believe again. Because I am walking beside you, always. My beloved child, I know there are days when your smile hides your pain. People see you laughing, working, and moving through life as if everything is fine. But I see beyond the smile. I see the questions in your heart. I hear the prayers you whisper when no one else is listening. And today I want you to know this. You are never fighting alone. Every battle you face, I face with you. Every mountain that stands before you, I already know how to move. Every tear that falls from your eyes is precious to me. Do not believe the lie that says your prayers are being ignored. I hear every single one. Sometimes my answer is yes. Sometimes my answer is wait. Sometimes my answer is I have something better. Trust me enough to believe that every answer comes from my perfect love. You may only see today's struggle, but I can see your tomorrow. I can see the people you will encourage. I can see the lives you will touch. I can see the joy that is waiting for you after this season. Do not let today's pain convince you that tomorrow has no hope. Storms never last forever. The darkest night always gives way to the morning. In the same way, this difficult season will not last forever. I am preparing something beautiful right now. While you are worrying, I am working. While you are waiting, I am preparing. While you are praying, I am moving things into place that you cannot yet see. There are blessings with your name on them. There are opportunities already being prepared. There are prayers that are much closer to being answered than you realize. Do not stop believing just because you cannot see immediate results. Faith grows strongest in seasons of waiting. Anyone can trust when everything is easy, but real faith keeps believing when nothing seems to be changing. That kind of faith moves mountains. That kind of faith changes lives. My child, do not allow fear to become your future. Fear tells you to quit. I tell you to keep walking. Fear tells you that you are weak. I remind you that my strength is made perfect when you feel weak. Fear tells you that nobody loves you. I remind you that my love for you will never end. There will always be voices trying to fill your mind with doubt. The world may tell you that success is found in money, power, or popularity, but true peace is found in my presence. True joy is found in trusting me. True purpose is found in following the path I have prepared for you. Do not chase what the world cannot keep. Seek what lasts forever. Love people. Forgive quickly. Show kindness even when it isn't returned. Help those who are hurting. Pray for those who have hurt you, because every act of love reflects my heart. Never think that your kindness is wasted. I see every good thing you do, even when no one thanks you. I see it, even when no one notices. I notice, even when you feel forgotten. You are remembered by heaven. One day you will understand why certain doors closed. One day you will thank me for the prayers I didn't answer the way you expected, because I wasn't taking something away from you. I was protecting you from something that would have stolen your peace. So today, release your worries into my hands. Stop carrying burdens that were never yours to carry. Trust me with your family. Trust me with your future. Trust me with your finances. Trust me with your dreams. I know exactly what you need, and I know exactly when you need it. Keep your eyes on me, not on your fears, not on your problems, not on the opinions of people. Keep your eyes on me, because I am faithful. I have never failed you, and I never will. When you feel tired, rest in my presence. When you feel afraid, remember my promises. When you feel like giving up, remember how far I have already brought you. You are stronger today than you were yesterday, not because life became easier, but because I have been walking beside you every step of the way. So smile again, hope again, pray again, believe again, because the story I am writing for your life is more beautiful than anything you could imagine. And my child, this is only the beginning. My beloved child, come closer. Be still for a moment and let my peace settle over your heart. I know the world around you is noisy. There are deadlines to meet, bills to pay, responsibilities to carry, and expectations that seem impossible to fulfill. Sometimes you feel like you're running without ever reaching the finish line. But I did not create you to live in constant fear. I created you to live in my peace. The peace I give is not dependent on perfect circumstances. It is not based on how much money you have. It is not determined by the opinions of other people. My peace lives in the heart that chooses to trust me. My child, I know there have been moments when you asked, Lord, where are you? You prayed for a healing. You prayed for answers. You prayed for a miracle. And when nothing seemed to change, you wondered if I was listening. Listen carefully. I have never ignored a single prayer. Not one. Every word you have spoken reached my heart. Every tear has been seen. Every sigh has been heard. Sometimes I answer immediately. Sometimes I ask you to wait. And sometimes I lead you in a direction you never expected. Because my plan is greater than your understanding. Do not let disappointment keep you from trusting me. Remember how many times I have already carried you through impossible situations. Think about the moments when you believed there was no way forward, yet somehow you made it. That was not an accident. That was my grace. I was walking beside you, holding you when you were too weak to stand, giving you strength when you thought you had none left. My child, you are stronger than you realize because my strength is working within you. The enemy wants you to focus on everything you have lost, but I want you to remember everything you still have. You still have hope. You still have purpose. You still have a future. Most importantly, you still have me. And if you have me, you have everything you truly need. Do not waste today worrying about tomorrow. Tomorrow belongs to me. Instead, live this day with gratitude. Notice the blessings around you, the breath in your lungs, the people who love you, the opportunities that are still ahead. Even the smallest blessing are a reminder of my goodness. Choose kindness today. Someone around you is fighting a battle you cannot see. A gentle word, a helping hand, a sincere smile. These simple acts of love can become answers to someone else's prayer. Never underestimate the power of compassion. When you help others, you reflect my heart. When you forgive, you reflect my mercy. When you encourage someone who feels hopeless, you become a light in their darkness. That is why I have called you to love. Not because it is always easy, but because love changes lives. Perhaps today you feel unworthy. Maybe your past keeps reminding you of your mistakes. Maybe guilt whispers that you have failed too many times. Do not listen to that voice. Your past does not define your future. My forgiveness is greater than your failures. My mercy is bigger than your mistakes. When you come to me with a sincere heart, I do not hold your past against you. I give you a new beginning. So stop looking backward. Keep your eyes on the future I have prepared. The best chapters of your story have not been written yet. I am still shaping you, still guiding you, still opening doors, still performing miracles that you cannot yet see. Trust the process. Trust my timing. Trust my love. One day you will look back and understand why every delay had a purpose. Every closed door protected you. Every difficult season strengthened you. Every challenge prepared you. Nothing in your life has been wasted. I can use every experience for good. Even your deepest pain can become someone else's hope. So stand up again. Pray again. Believe again. Because I am not finished with your story. The miracle you have been waiting for, it'll be closer than you think. Keep your faith alive. Keep your heart open. And remember this promise. I will never leave you. And I will never stop loving you. My beloved child, there is something I need you to understand today. The road you are walking may be difficult, but it is not meaningless. Every step has a purpose. Every challenge is shaping you into the person I created you to become. You often ask, Lord, why is this happening to me? Instead of asking why, begin asking what I am teaching you through this season. Sometimes I teach patience. Sometimes I teach courage. Sometimes I teach compassion. And sometimes I simply teach you to trust me when you cannot see the next step. Trust is one of the greatest gifts you can offer me, not because I need it, but because it sets your heart free from fear. Fear keeps you awake at night. Fear tells you that everything depends on you, but faith reminds you that I am already in control. My child, lay down your worries. You were never created to carry them alone. Give me your anxiety. Give me your disappointments. Give me your regrets. Give me your future. Place everything into my hands. I am strong enough to carry what is too heavy for you. Remember how a loving father carries a tired child. The child does not worry about the distance. The child simply rests in the father's arms. That is what I want for you. Rest in my love. Rest in my promises. Rest in knowing that I am already making a way. There are blessings on the horizon that you cannot yet imagine. There are people I am preparing to encourage you. There are opportunities I am arranging behind the scenes. Even now, while you are listening to this message, I am working in places you cannot see. Never think your prayers have been wasted. Every prayer is heard. Every act of faith is remembered. Every moment you choose hope instead of fear pleases my heart. Do not become discouraged because your journey looks different from someone else's. I have never compared my children. I have given each one a unique purpose. Your calling is not meant to look like anyone else's. Walk the path I have prepared for you. Do not chase the approval of people. Seek my approval. The applause of the world fades quickly, but the joy that comes from walking with me lasts forever. My child, be generous. Help someone who cannot repay you. Speak kindly to those who feel forgotten. Encourage someone who has lost hope. Pray for those who are hurting. Forgive those who have wounded you. These acts may seem small to the world, but they are precious in my sight. Love is never wasted. Kindness is never wasted. Compassion is never wasted. The seed you plant today will produce a harvest in the right season. Never stop believing in the power of doing good. There will be days when you feel tired, days when you wonder if your efforts matter. They do. I see every sacrifice. I see every quiet act of obedience. Nothing done in love is ever forgotten. So when you wake up tomorrow, do not begin your day with fear. Begin it with gratitude. Thank me for another sunrise. Thank me for another opportunity to love. Thank me for another chance to grow. Gratitude changes the heart. It reminds you that even in difficult seasons, my goodness is still surrounding you. Lift your eyes beyond today's problems. There is hope ahead. There is healing ahead. There is joy ahead. And there is a future that I have lovingly prepared for you. So do not quit now. The story I am writing in your life is becoming more beautiful with every chapter. Walk forward with confidence. Walk forward with faith. Walk forward knowing that I am holding your hand. And no matter what happens, I will always be with you.